Hello, replayers. I'm here. It's Thanksgiving afternoon. We had a lovely dinner. We had a great time together. I took a long nap, and I just thought there might be some people at home lonely or alone or something that wanted to get together. So I thought I would get on here, do some of my slow stitching. Hi, Messy Palette. How are you? I believe you're new to me. Hi, Pam. I just thought I'd get on here and see what I wanted to do. Messy Palette, I'm so glad to see you. Can you tell me a little bit about your hobbies? Pam, did you go to your husband's family today? Hi, Margaret. Yeah, I just emptied the dishwasher a little while ago. My sweet daughter-in-law was going to do it, and I said, honey, we can do that. She's the one that's gone to work all week and go home, take a nap. From Australia, you make journals and teach paintings. Well, I would love to have you around. Messy, I just think, what do you like being called, Messy? I can't say it in your lovely accent, but I'm going to divide this. You're probably going to hear noises once in a while. Jackson's been outside, and I've heard his four-wheeler going around. I've emptied the dishwasher and started it back up. I had the successful lunch again. Diane, awesome, Diane. Well, I do lives irregularly, but always Tuesday mornings at 9 Central Time. And Tuesday tea and chat. Would love to have you. Your son to the kitchen cooking. Why, thank you, Aunt Beck. I just decided to get on and see who else wanted to chat. I won't be on probably a terribly long time because I imagine the kids will come up for supper, or some of them. And I have Emerson and Jackson. Emerson got a steroid shot yesterday and woke up well. Still got the cough. She'll probably have that a while, but so nice. Thank you, Pam. I definitely want to sub her. You'll find out, Diane, here we do lots of sharing of channels to help one another grow. 9 a.m. Friday here. So it depends on work. So you work as well. I forgot to finish that, but oh well. It's kind of puckered. I think I'm just going to take that off and fix. I was doing it while my noodles, not my noodles, but my turkey was cooking. Well, we would love to have you anytime you can join us, Diane. We have lots of channels represented here. Oh my, Becky. 95 and still thinks she can do all that. I told my kids, I said, this has been the easiest cooking I've ever had. I felt good. I was organized. I had done the mousse ahead of time, which I always do it ahead of time. But it just seemed like everything went so smoothly. Well, I know you did all the baking, Becky, but we're got siblings there. Oh, mostly my well, you sure are. Thank you. Right now, you'd see me cutting out, so I'm not. I've got a seam ripper. I, I don't know why my threads weren't entertaining. I'm trying to take this off. This morning, sister and one of his brothers. Okay. Well, I just had the kids. We don't have many. Nikki's celebrating her Saturday with her family. Her brothers can get off work. He probably had to work tomorrow. So Emerson and Jackson are bound determined they're going to thank you, Becky, for telling me. Are bound determined they're going to sleep here tonight. We'll see. They will not sleep apart. They decide together what they're going to, where one sleeps, the other's going to sleep. They won't stay at any grandma's or anything like that overnight by themselves. Well, Emerson woke up saying she was going to sleep here. Well, we shall see. Because it usually gets late. And she decides she wants mommy or daddy. And since she's been sick, I don't know what she'll decide. But we shall see. I hope they stay, because there may be some time when they have to. But with their house so close, usually I just go down there. And that's all fine and dandy for me. But Greg will be up by the time they would leave. So it's not like he can't go down there. But and he wouldn't mind. So I don't know. We shall see. You never know what a kid's going to do. Never know what kids are going to do. But let me tell you, I didn't think the kids would eat the turkey, but man, they ate today. They were hungry. Yes, Pam, share your link. Thank you, Diane, for subbing to everyone. That's how we grow. Pam and Becky do a lot of sewing. Becky also does a lot of painting and about everything. I think Becky does. Pam has gotten into painting. And has the lovely diamond paper video up. You do, Becky, and you do it well. Is there anything any of you are hoping to learn in the new year? Margaret, are you going to start making videos? I'd love it if you did. I like to do a little bit of everything, but I don't seem to get it all done. You and Becky do, Pam. The diamond, the basket making. Patience and to edit. I have learned to edit using iMovie. Hi, Palm. Happy Thanksgiving to you. So gurumi or whatever it's called. I found a kit. I got my craft room all cleaned and reorganized. And I found a kit I was given that I need to look at that was similar to that. And if I decide I can't do it, Becky, it may come to you. But I don't know if it's knitting or crocheting. It may be knitting. And if that's the case, you probably don't want it. I need to just sit down and learn how to do it. I just don't like following directions. So, Palm, what are you doing this evening? Anything big and exciting? We have a new friend. Her name's Diane, the Messy Palette, who is in Australia. I just love new friends. If anybody's interested with their kids over Thanksgiving, I did a short video of the goats. We still have 2 baby ones that aren't weaned yet. I mean, it's like 2 minutes. But you do crochet, Pam? I also did one where the boys go, or the girls too, go down when they go hunting. Greg showed me the walk across bridge. Oh my gosh, if that's not scary. And I said something today we were talking about that I'd gone down there. Emerson goes, I ran across it. Oh, okay. That made me feel better. It's just a little walking bridge thing. Jackson admitted he used the stick. A Christmas journal album. Awesome. I will try and catch that. See, Pam, that's me following a pattern and remembering my count. The thing is, when I'm in the mood to start something, I don't have the stuff. Right now, I want to do a scarf. Like Mary is doing on the Mary Atelier. But I need to get the yarn. All I have is mismatched yarn. I'm almost out of the yarn I use for my washcloths. I need to work on that. You can loom knit. Hey, there you go. Now, Becky, you write patterns, don't you? Oh, and that basket making kit. That'll be fun, Becky. I do like making the rope basket. I have a feeling tomorrow my sewing machine will be a humming with the kids. Oh, Diane, that's funny. But congratulations to you. Becky does a lot of crocheting. She been doing some series on a crocheted blanket, and now they're all working on a I'm not sure how to say it. Becky, you might have to jump in and spell it for her. I don't crochet. I know the basics. I know chaining and stuff, but not to have ever made anything. But a friend of mine down in Florida does a lot of crocheting, and I know she'd be more than happy to teach me. So I may let her. Right now, I have these glued down, and I am mainly working on getting them sewn down. And then once I have all of this sewn down, this will probably never be finished. Um, but I figure you have quite the yarn collection, Pam. I'm not a bit surprised. I'll just always I mean, there's so much I can do on this, but if I get everything sewn down, then I don't have to worry about pins. So that's what I'm doing right now. A heavy duty sewing machine. I don't want that so thick. What kind is it, Becky? My husband thinks we need an air fryer up here. It's an air fryer, a rotisserie, a dehydrator. That may be it. But he was going to go battle the crowds tomorrow if he had to in Quincy, and said you go with that, but I'm not going. It's a singer, heavy duty. Do you have plans that you're wanting to do on it? Automatic buttonholer. A ninja foodie does all that and more. Okay, I'll tell him. I'll tell him. It's on sale with Black Friday deals. Does Australia have Black Friday deals, Diane? Inquiring minds want to know. Oh, wow. I like my slow cooker. Oh, did you, Pam? We really like the one we have in Florida, but and we miss it up here, but I wanted a bigger one for up here. My kitchen's huge up here. Absolutely huge, and lots of counter space. So he said because we had the counter space, he'd get this big one. But we really enjoy our fryer. You had the Black Friday deals too? What he is doing is he has it ordered and it's going to be waiting for him for pickup, Becky, and he's got 4 days to pick it up. So that's what he's going to do so he doesn't have to be out tomorrow. I would much rather keep the kids than go out and all that. That just does not. I've been Black Friday shopping one time, 2 times. Once I took Andy so that he'd know what kids were talking about when he was about 6th, 7th grade, or people were talking about, and he enjoyed it. And once with a girlfriend, and I don't need to go again. I usually have all mine done. But that's what you're doing with your sewing machine. Okay. I don't want to get out there among the crowds. I don't want to. I have to get Greg's ordered. and I'll get something little for the kids, little bag of something that they have some stuff to open. And the big kids don't get anything. They understand the Gatlinburgs are Christmas. I hear you, Diane. It's hard to pass up. Do you have to work tomorrow? I'm an orderer anymore. I do love to shop. Monday, girlfriends and I are going up to Pella, Iowa, to which is only a couple hours from here, and going to an um, festival of little Christmas things. Hi, Grungy Girl Journals, Lori B. Welcome, welcome. I am so glad you're here. Pam has listed all of the channels that are here if you would like to subscribe. Oh, good, Diane. I'm glad you're off. Lori, I hope you're off and can enjoy the weekend. I'm off every day. Not to rub that in or anything, but I am so glad to meet new friends. Thank you, Pam. Pam's just shared your channel. We like to do a lot of that around here. Okay, good. You're retired. Me too. Does anybody else lick their thread when threading a needle? It's probably a gross habit, but this is for me and it's going to stay here in this house. So, oh, you already know Lori, Diane. Awesome. We're talking about Black Friday shopping. See, that's how not my mom. I don't know who taught me. I'm thinking I learned in home ec to thread a needle. But I've seen my mom do it 100 times too. You do sometimes, Pam? A lot of times I use those, needle threaders, and I've got one right here in that thread kit, but I'm not today. Oh, I bet you did living at your grandma's. Oops, so sorry. I hope nobody lost their lunch. I hear you, Diane. That's why I always will keep the kids. Now, last year we didn't because Greg had broke his ankle and had surgery the day before Thanksgiving. So Nikki's dad kept them, and I try and make it a fun day. It's just kind of a tradition right now, and I kind of like it. But I don't know that I would rather sew my eyeball. But I hear you. I used to just love to shop, and my shopping that I like is different than Black Friday shopping. I want to go and I want to look and I want to enjoy. And if I'm at a mall, I like to go in where there's leather and just sniff and touch. And I want to be able to enjoy the experience. To me, it's not that way on Black Friday. It's chaos and and stuff. But I love going shopping. You went to the thrift store. Do you order most of the kids' Christmas, Pam? We'll still have 2 days in Gatlinburg after Christmas because we won't leave till the 27th. So I'm thinking I'll get the kids stuff that they can do, like Legos or um, maybe something they can do on the way home. And that's not very expensive. You find stuff throughout the year. That's what I always did with when I had to buy so much. And we just don't exchange with a lot of people anymore. As you get older, you don't. And we don't need a thing. Oh, Diane, I've done that too. Or fill the cart in the morning and then that night it's all on sale. That's fun too. That's always a fun thing to get notion of. What about Lori, you? Are you a Black Friday shopper? I like the thrift too, but I don't ever see anything I'd give as a Christmas present. Never that fortunate. Yeah, Becky, I'm still learning yarns. I know I've knitted for a long time. And so I need to start looking at thrift store because yarn is always at the thrift store. I just need to start looking. And I know you say you never pay more than $2. Oh, I find more fabric than I do yarn. Oh, Lori, I'm sorry. Yes, that would be bad. Margaret, and that's the way to do it. I'll do that. I'll get stuff on sale. But I haven't even looked this year because once I found out we were going to Gatlinburg. And then I got the bee in my bonnet about some little stuff. So, but that's a Walmart run when I'm getting groceries. Oh, that's even better, Becky. Let them carry it through the store. See, that's me, Lori. When I went and got groceries, I got myself a couple pair of jeans and stuff that I've been needing. And Walmart was bad enough on last Friday, let alone I can't imagine what it was like this week with groceries. It is, Margaret. It very much is. And the surprise little stuff. And it's like I asked Nikki when she was here about going to Pella. I said, should I keep my eyes out for you? And she just grinned. That's what I enjoy. And I'm not going to wait to Christmas if I find some cute little Christmas decorations for a house. You're right, Becky. I want to get the pillowcases made. Well, I'm not going to give those to the grands before Christmas. They can't use them. Hi, Linda. How are you? Man, Pam, you're fast. We're sitting here talking about Christmas shopping and Black Friday shopping and well, that's a good idea. stitch them some hats. Lori, I am just doing a wall hanging. It's about, well, let me measure. It's almost 2 yards. No, it's not 2 yards. It can't be. 1 yard, probably 1.5, maybe a little longer. Slow stitching snippet roll. And I am trying to stitch all my last pieces down. And I'm putting it multi-seasonal. Like I've got this. I thought I might do a snowman here. I've got lots of spring and summer up here. So that's what I'm working on. And it's one of those things that will never be done because it's so big. I can probably stitch on it until the day I die. Hi, Shirls. How are you? I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Lots to be thankful for. Thank you, Lori. You just couldn't. Yeah, we've decided it's kind of, hey, Penny Patch. We've decided that it's real people-y out there. We're putting, Pam is a wonderful mod. She's putting everybody's channels up if you want to subscribe. We all like new subscribers and new friends, new people to watch. We're all full. Well, are all thankful. Diane, I hope you've had a lovely meal today so that you can also be full. Chocolate mousse went over. They said it's not as fluffy as grandma's. My daughter-in-law stood up for me and she said, well, she's not going to cook it as long as you guys keep criticizing it. And they said, we're not criticizing. We're not criticizing. Nobody can make it like my mother-in-law did. I mean, people have tried. And I have a niece that was here with grandma standing right there and then didn't tell them, and they said it still wasn't as good. I guess they had a contest on who could make it the closest, and nobody could, because then they brought out grandma's that she made. She just had a knack. But they were very thankful for it. Wonder who invented all these wonderful hobbies we've got. Those pioneer women were sure creative, weren't they? Just think of the things we get to do because of them. The previous artists that knew to take different inks and create their inks, and quite amazing. Yeah. Someone by hand and they created the clothes. I think of that with the Amish that still do it. I know, Pam, you've been so busy. Bless your heart. Out of necessity, right, Diane? Just out of necessity. And people continue to create. I mean, it's not like creating stopped there. You got people that can create bridges and computers and all those kind of stuff. It's pitch black out, and I have a window right here. I can see people going by. Thought I saw lights a coming. I thought, if that's Jackson still out dark, he must have had problems because he wouldn't dare. You don't edit? I like editing. I was going to put a American Thanksgiving video up of them all eating. It was only 9 seconds long. And I thought, it's not worth it. I'm not going to do that for 9 seconds. I do that too. And I do that very well. And I'm sure people are jealous of the messes I can make. Let me tell you, I wasn't when I started cleaning this craft room. Wow. I wasn't a bit proud, but I didn't throw much away. I just reorganized the cabinets and cleaned out some of them, moved stuff around so I could put more in it from what my mother-in-law has, the photo albums. Oh, Becky. Well, I wouldn't like it either. Warts and all. I edit because sometimes I just want it shorter. And you can tell when I edit. Hollywood's never going to call me to edit, but then I don't care if they call me or not. So I think I'll leave that up. Oh, yeah. I understand that. I'm going to turn this around so I can reach it. There we go. Can find my end. Fortunately, iMovie's been good to me as far as editing. And then Jackson showed me how I can do my screenshots and decorate them and stuff. What I have trouble is normally I schedule my lives, and so I have a screenshot to go up. But I take a picture, and then I took a picture before I went live, and you just moved into a house after 3 years in a bus. Oh, no. Oh, Diane, how heartbreaking. I can't imagine 3 years in a bus. Wood ants. I've never heard of wood ants, but I don't think I like them. Thank you, Margaret. But then I don't want to work for Hollywood, Linda. You don't either. We'd be telling them how to do it and they wouldn't like it. Oh, I know, but who wants to buy furniture for that reason? If you kept it for 3 years, it was furniture you already liked, I'm sure. Oh, white ants, termites. Oh. I thought maybe it was a kind of ant that was just in Australia or something that I hadn't heard of. Oh, that's too bad. But at least now you're all moved in, spread out. I can't imagine what being 3 years um, that furniture would have looked like. Goodness. Goodness gracious. Only thrifted. I won't buy any soft fabric furniture from a thrift store. I refuse to. We bought a used chair and it had bed bugs. And it took forever to get rid of the bed bugs. And that has ruined me on that. Because we had a mess. It's new to you, but thrifted. Well, watch out for those bugs. They hid and oh, nice. Yeah, now the wood furniture and stuff would be different. Fortunately, Andy does a lot of woodworking and he made our kitchen table. Just wood furniture, yeah. I never refurnished furniture like a sofa or recliner or anything like that. Never have done anything like that. I could cover a soft covered bench if all I needed was a staple gun. I know these stitches are crooked, y'all, but I'm going to end up covering with lace and stuff like that. So I'm just trying to kind of get it on there because I don't like pins poking me. Well, now, where's my thread? I know I didn't use it all. I know it's not this one because it still has the sticker on it. But I think I'm going to use it. Here it is. Never mind. Yes. I have a sister-in-law that loves to refurnish. She's done a couple tables for me and stuff. She loves refurnishing. But I don't think she reupholsters. trying to get this. Now I've lost my needle. I bought a couch from a friend of mine. It was her aunt's. So I knew it was okay with bugs for up here. But I'm just not buying furniture up here right now because we do need kitchen chairs. And Andy built a bench to go on one side. And the chairs we're using, he got at a garage sale or Facebook sale. And the dog chewed up the little things, that the legs of it. And one of the chairs is from here, and out of the 4, we're only able to use 2 of them. But again, we're going to get different chairs. We just haven't found them. And I keep an eye out at thrift stores. The only problem is thrift stores are in Florida. Ones up here I haven't found as good. Rain in here. We had a little rain sometime today, Greg said. I happened to look out cooking and saw damp ground. Are y'all doing okay out there? Just kind of soaking it all up. I hope you're crafting or relaxing or something fun. Pam sewing. What you making now? You got your bibs done, I think, don't you? Are you working on your pants for your son? I'm gonna this week take my sewing machine to be cleaned and serviced, and it's up here without me up here, and I cover it and everything, but I think it just needs a good clean and oil more than I can do. Oh, Diana, I hope your old dog's okay. Did you do all the cooking, Linda? I did everything, but Nikki fixes a macaroni cheese corn casserole. And it's just macaroni and cheese with corn and cheese on top. But hers always tastes so good. And I fixed the rest. Greg wanted stuffing, and I'd have fixed homemade dressing for him if he'd have wanted it. He said stovetop was fine, so he did do that in the microwave. But Becky, there's nobody that doesn't just love it. And it's just macaroni and cheese with corn in it that she bakes together. I'm sure she probably makes the macaroni and cheese and then adds the corn, and it's our corn that we grow. And then she puts cheese on top and bakes it. But it's just her old standby, and her stepmom asked for a double batch. I hear that, Diane. Hi, babe.
Kids are coming up for supper.
Okay. Okay. Well, my husband said The kids are coming up in a little bit for supper, so I need to get the stuff out and get some of it all warmed up. Just thought I'd get on here for a short minute and slow stitch and visit. Everyone be thankful. Have a wonderful day, evening, or day. Thanks for coming. And I'm so glad you were here. And remember, as always, you have a purpose. Bye for now.